2021 beginning or something, I was like convinced that I'm quitting films. I was not happy with the person that I became or I was
becoming.
Yeah, so I'm trying to attract more light-hearted love stories.
That you just gain that energy back and you're just
Energy is
happy.
there. I'm very
Energy.
energetic. I wouldn't wish this to any other human being. My journey,
If there's one character who you would want as a best friend,
maybe Badra. She
Nonsense.
plays with death.
that is, you took it to a dark place. Hi Amla. Welcome to Film
Vishal.
Companion South.
Thank you.
Okay, let me start with something that you used to keep mentioning in your old interviews. I want to know if you still follow that very MBA style of functioning. Doubly because you're also the producer of Cadaver. So do you still do these SWOT analysis when you're deciding if you want to do a film or not?
It feels like a long lost friend.
Yeah.
But I think I should say that I've been doing SWOT analysis on me in the process of making Cadaver, like what's your strength, Amla?
Yeah.
What's your weakness, Amla? What's the opportunity? What's the threat? Like it was more of me evolving, in the journey, than following any methods.
Yeah. So what is the strength and one strength and one weakness that came out of that lesson?
Well, I was quite surprised to see a lot of weakness. I always thought that I'm very strong and I always thought that I'm very bold. Maybe I was, but certain experiences that I went through was very life-changing. Like I lost my father and all the hurdles that this film had to cross. So I kind of lost all my strength and I was really very weak and very vulnerable and I was very scared. And that's when I realized, okay, I couldn't understand this person. I'm like, she's very scared of something. And that also helped me to, sort of understand me more. Maybe, this is the real you, maybe it was just a mask. I wouldn't say like a mask that I intentionally put, but, whatever, a product of a lot of conditioning
Yeah.
and a product of a lot of dream and desire and all that. So I realized it was more like, me, the old me dying and there is this new person that is coming and I had to surrender to that person. Yeah, so it was more of me seeing what really is inside this person and I was letting it come out, letting myself express those fears, letting me be weak and actually taking others' help, trusting in people again. Yeah, so my strength would be, I was able to trust again in myself and in others. And it took a lot of strength to actually get this
Bring it
film.
here,
Yeah,
yeah.
bring it here and bring myself also here.
So when you explain it like that, when you're explaining the film as, I mean, it's also a long journey, right? It's many years. And when you're talking about the kind of hardship that you went through to bring it this far, how much of that hardship comes from the fact that you produced the film, and how much comes from the fact that it's a complicated role, like it's a difficult role. And I know how you talk about acting; it affects you. So there's that also happening. So what is the like division like?
It started with the character because I was attracted to the character. I wanted to play Badra's role, who is a forensic surgeon. So initially, this happened in such a way that I was not the producer, but I was ready to do it without salary to support the film. And then, so I got really attached with the film, because I know the team, Abhilash and the director Anoop from 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they actually narrated the story to me in 2016. But back then, no producers were backing them for a female protagonist subject. And they wanted male protagonist. And then they were not comfortable when they met some of the male actors because they wanted to change and change the character and the story and all that. And they waited, and 2019, that's when I started exploring heroine-centric films like Ade and
Yeah,
all
of
that.
course, yeah.
So I got a little confident, and that's when this came. And then I thought, okay, why not? If others are producing films for me, then I should also believe in
Take that
myself,
chance,
right?
yeah.
Take that chance. Then I had to invest, and I became the sole investor, and I had to put in a lot of money, and I became the producer. So first, this character Badra, when it happened, she's a forensic surgeon. She's a police surgeon, pathologist. So I had experience. What should I say? I'm very grateful for this one thing that happened in the process of understanding Badra, which was I was in a mortuary. I saw mortuary and I saw like a couple of things that happens there. and that really changed me.
Did you have an option not to go there?
I
You
didn't have
wanted
an
to?
option.
Or you had to
Yeah,
go there?
because see, when you play a teacher, I can use my imagination. I've seen teachers, or when you say play a normal doctor, still, you can use an imagination. And when you play, a wife or a lover, but like when you play a pathologist,
Yeah, where do you draw from?
yeah,
It's not even a
exactly.
character in movies,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
completely unknown to me. And also the strength they have, to do post-mortem, and, their life is surrounded with dead body. Like in our first look poster, we
Yeah.
show Badra sitting and eating in a mortuary. And that's how their life is, right? There are people who sleep, like the staff and attendants and all, they sleep there in the
Yeah, yeah.
mortuary. So for me to understand the depth of it, I had to put myself through that experience, and it is one of the most worthy or mortifying experience in my life, and it changed me. It's really changed me, and I went and cut my hair, and so this character happened, and then the production, being a producer. See, everything was going well in the beginning, but like I said, there was some unexpected things that happened in my life, like losing my father, and then because see, I didn't have any idea about
Production.
production. Yeah, I didn't have a clue about production. And like I said, it happened by destiny. And then it was way out of my comfort zone, way out of my comfort zone. I had to like deal with a lot of people, otherwise I wouldn't deal in my life.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were a lot of very scary experiences and negative experiences, but yeah, I think it was huge learning.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. I actually learned my weaknesses, my strength, and yeah, the production was tough actually.
Yeah, because it's not a. I understand or going through every film is extremely difficult to produce and all that. I understand that point. But this is holding it through COVID.
Yeah,
After
pandemic
producing,
2020.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what is going through your mind? Because I remember the interviews from before the COVID, right? You just finished one, like like you'd gone through like a transformation. You're feeling so confident, and you become so strong. But then, is this a movie that kind of broke all that?
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
defenses,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, all the defenses were broken. And this movie, it also helped me to, so 2019, this happened, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of felt, this role character or the entire project film, the death, it was kind of giving me, opening that world to me, because it was going to happen in my life, and I
Yeah.
would have been completely shattered. I was shattered, but at least this gave me some solace,
Yeah.
in like knowing death so close. But like I said, see, producing a film is not tough,
Yeah.
but like I said, with the right people and with the right knowledge and with the right passion, if you're doing it, it's a different experience. But for me, I was not ready for it.
But what's it like? Even like you speak about how when you act, you want to be very honest to it, right? And you want to feel what the character's feeling and things like that. But this is not something that you can, like you said, you can't draw anything from real life. It's absolutely unrelatable as a character, absolutely unrelatable as a profession. And when you're forcing yourself to kind of be in that mindset, how does it, like, what are the tricks it plays on your mind?
It was quite a dark time.
Like you're thinking about it at night, are your dreams about this?
Yeah, I was not able to eat properly for a couple of days. And when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I look at myself and I'm like, I felt completely disconnected from my body. This body is separate, and who's this eyes that are looking at me? A lot of things changed in me, but I can't put it into words, exactly the way it is. But all I can say is that I think it was an ego death for me.
Huh,
Yeah.
explain that. Ego death, okay. Huh.
Ego death in the sense like cutting my hair, like going for a pixie cut was killing my ego, because I felt like I was very attached to my body.
Yeah.
I felt what will happen if I don't have this. So hair is like a major,
Of course, yeah.
it's like a major identity, right?
Yeah.
So without this, what is my identity? I wanted to explore that. Without this physicality, or without Amala Paul, what am I? So that journey started from there.
And eventually it changed you completely as a person in the process.
Yeah, it's still, and like I said, it made me take a conscious break from the industry. In 2020 or 2021 beginning or something, I was like convinced that I'm quitting films.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
like
was.
this would be your last film kind of a thing.
I don't know that, but I wanted a break, sabbatical. That I was very sure about it. I was saying no to a lot of films, and then there was this pressure at home. Everybody was concerned what is happening, and then I told them, I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, but I see that there is a possibility of me quitting films also. I can see that, because that's the mind state I'm in right now. Because I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I'm exhausted. I've been working from such a young
Yeah, 18,
age.
19 years, right? Yeah.
And more importantly, I was not happy with the person that I became or I was
Was
becoming.
becoming.
Yeah, was becoming. I was not attracting the right situations, not the right people. I was getting, it was chaos all around me. And I'm like, I'm not this person, and I don't know. In the process of growing up, I was becoming somebody who I'm not, and I had to put a full stop and do something about it.
What did you do then?
I took a break. I took a
Like
complete
completely
complete sabbatical.
not
I was
thinking
not
about
doing
movies,
anything. I
nothing.
had to, of course, think about Cadaver and work on Cadaver because it's my money and it's my project. And I was like, I first of all, I didn't have enough energy at that point of time, but whatever little energy I had, I was channelizing it into Cadaver and trying to get it done. Like I said, so yeah, I took a conscious break and I gave myself that complete freedom to just be, just fail, or even if you're going to fail in the process, let it be. Or even if you're going to be so heartbroken, let it be, it's okay. Like I decided that I'm just going to embrace this phase, this process. And even like I was just crying. There were days that I would just cry, and I would just let myself cry. And I was showing, so I was never very comfortable showing my weak side to my family
Yeah.
because
Because technically, right now, you are they look up to you, right?
yeah, in a way, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I've always been this girl who always put up that strong face, like, and but this time I was like, it's okay, let my mom see me crying. I mean, it's okay. I don't have the strength to put up a face. Let it be, whatever it is. When I didn't want to talk to anybody, I wouldn't just talk, I wouldn't go out. Uh, it was really good. Like, I felt free. I felt like, okay, I know this person, okay, this is a familiar, okay, I know this girl. And I felt really light and I felt happy. I was sleeping. I was not doing any workouts also, nothing. I was just chilling. I was just like, just be, without any plans, no plans ahead, and no SWOT.
No overthinking.
Yeah, no overthinking. Thinking was there.
Thinking
I
was
was
there.
thinking a lot.
Constructive. Can't say constructive also.
Yeah, I mean, destructive thoughts also. I
Yeah.
think that's important, and I was letting that dark side inside me to come out. Like, I was doing a lot of journaling. I was writing a lot,
Yeah.
and I was meditating,
Yeah.
and I was talking to me a lot. I was asking why this thought? Where is this coming from? Why are you scared? I started talking to me a lot rather than listening to a lot of sounds from outside. There were days I thought, what if you like? I felt like, I'm in my mind so much.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
if I get stuck there?
Yeah, yeah.
There were days like that. But like I
Yes,
said,
complete dissonance between your mind and your body, right?
yeah. More of living in your head. There were days it was really intense, and but I was purging a lot. It was like I would call it my washing machine phase.
Yeah.
You're literally in the washing
Yeah.
machine. You're getting purged. You're getting cleansed. You're getting thrown all over, but still you feel good about it. That's the kind of phase I was in.
But how much of this is because did you ever feel like I should have thought about all these things later, but your life was so busy, it was just going from one film to another film that you never kind of got the time to stop and just absorb these feelings?
Yeah.
Because COVID was that for a lot of us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's just we've not dealt with shit and
Yeah.
it's just piling up.
Yeah.
Was it like that? Did it feel like that?
I felt, that we all were going after shit too
Yeah.
much, and we all got shit
Got back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like always what you go after, that's what you get, right? So, like you said, that's a very good point, because even I thought about it. Why you had to wait to hit rock bottom
Yeah.
to take this break in your life, But I think the answer that I found was, I was just escaping myself from one film to other, from one
Let's not think
work
about
to
it.
other.
Yeah.
It was who I was running away from. I think it was me that I was running away from. And everything was just validating me, that my work or my relationship or my whatever I was doing, it was all, I felt like I was not enjoying it somewhere. If like today when I look back, I don't know how present I was, in those while I was doing so
That
much
time,
work
yeah.
that time. I don't know if I was lost or what was driving me. I don't know, but definitely. I was running away from something, maybe myself. And during this period, it was like pandemic. I felt like everything happened for me. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
this pandemic is happening for me. And correctly, Dad
Yeah.
passed away. And when Dad left, he took so much from me that it was like from my childhood, my life again started. I had to revisit from my childhood.
Yeah.
A lot of things, looking back into my past, and I understood that I have to heal. I really need to heal from a lot of things, and I felt like those wounds or those traumas are getting manifested as realities, as
Yeah.
relationship. So if I need to change this, then I need to change this. So I was just focusing on that.
But what about that conflict? Because like I've spoken to you so many times for so many years, but then you're always very confident and very ambitious to a fault, right? You're very sure that 18 or 19. I remember you saying that okay, you wanted to be on top, you wanted to fly. So when you're ambitious like that to on one side, is it very easy for you to just tell yourself that it's okay? Like don't put the pressure of being ambitious on me right now. Let me just chill. Was that a difficult thing?
It was very easy right now for
Yeah.
me. This is what I'm telling myself now. But yeah, I remember 18, 19, 17 and all, I was very confident. And there was a nice confidence. I believed in myself. And I knew I can make it. I knew I have everything that it takes. And more than anything, forget everything that it takes. More than anything, I believed in myself. But you know what? I think somewhere in the process of evolving as an actor, or in the process of growing up, I lost that belief
Believe
in myself.
in yourself.
In myself, yeah, I think I lost that belief in myself because I started becoming very unhappy. And it was like I was not enjoying the work. I was taking a lot of pressure of being successful, taking a lot of pressure of competition, and like there was nobody to actually guide me. I didn't have anyone who I can like just look up to and give me some honest feedback. I had to learn from my mistakes. Every time I would fall, and I fall hard, and then and in the process of falling hard also, I was not kind to myself.
Yeah.
I was very hard on myself.
Yeah.
And
No, take it. No problem. No problem. Take a break. Yeah. No pressure. Like, are you fine?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really hard on myself. And one more thing I observed was, I was not appreciating me for my success or my victories or when I was winning.
So what are you thinking then?
What's next?
Not enough.
Not
Work
enough.
harder.
Yeah, work harder. Get burned out. Getting burned out is equal to success. And working hard is equal to success. And sacrificing, compromising. Um, yeah, so I think I was not at all my good friend. Yeah, I was pushing myself too much. Uh, yeah, it was a very lonely journey.
Hmm. So what is your relationship with acting right now? Have you made peace with it? Do you feel like you will be able to find that love again for the profession, or do you feel like it should be like I don't want to think about all this?
Yes, I did
Fall
find a
out of
way
love.
back. No, I did find, yeah, I fell out of love, but I
Yeah.
also did find a way back because I exactly remember telling my mom that if I am doing a film again, I want to miss acting. I want to crave for that. Then only I'm doing a film. Give me time. Like I need time till that, and that happened in 2022. I did a Malayalam film called The Teacher. So the narrator, director told me this subject in 2020 itself, but again I was
Finally.
not ready, and then it took some time, And right when that's how I believe in the natural flow of life, how you just align with uh, your purpose, because right when I was ready in 2022, the film happened again. And I remember going to the location on the first day, like I was so enthusiastic and I was so nervous. Oh shit, what I'm going to do. I don't know acting, I forgot. I was missing, being in front of camera, and I was very rejuvenated, very refreshed, and I think I've done a kick-ass job.
How's your family taking all this?
One more reason for me to not to give up was my mother, her strength. Uh, she always believed in me, and my brother.
More than yourself?
Yeah, they never stopped believing in me. It was me who stopped believing in me. So my mother's strength and her love and
That's okay, just say, no problem.
I can't believe I'm crying in front of.
No, say, come on.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was just letting myself cry.
No, that's very important.
It
Yeah.
is. It is
Yeah.
very important.
No, because we don't, like, whichever way you look at it,
Yeah.
it's like it makes us feel that low, no? It makes us feel so bad that, oh, we shouldn't and all that. But it's the only way of dealing with it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? எனக்கு வந்து நடிக்கிறதுலே crying வந்து ரொம்ப difficult-ஆ தெரியும். If there's a crying scene, I over-prepare myself because it was very difficult for me to cry. And from 2020, I was just crying, and I realized that I was not letting me even cry. I was not letting me
You had
even.
held all that back.
Yeah, exactly. And there was so much crying. And I remember when I was doing this film Teacher,
Yeah.
it's again a very emotional film. And I could just cry without glycerin or anything. I was there and he say action and then I would just cry.
My
Crying
God.
is the most easiest thing right now.
Yeah.
And it gave me a lot of relief also. Yeah, my mom, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my mom, biggest strength and unconditional love that she gave me during this time, and always I found strength in that to fight back.
But if there is another way of doing things, if you can talk to yourself from 19, when you were 19 or 20, is there another way you would have done things, or are you happy that this is how it worked out?
That's a very
I'm not asking anything personal.
very
I'm
big
saying,
question.
yeah.
I wouldn't wish this to any other human being. My journey. I mean, not everybody has to go through the hard way. Life can be easy, but it was a lot of factors, right? So I mean, I don't know if you believe in this, but they say in Vedantas, they say that a soul, when they incarnate into human form, they choose their life, they choose the journey that they need to go through for their evolution. So technically I've chosen this life, including my parents and my life and my childhood, my career. So that way I feel great. I'm very grateful about my journey because it has definitely helped me evolve as a person, and exactly to reach this point, when I am at this point and when I look back, I am grateful to my life and my journey because this is amazing. This awakening or this uh, whatever I'm experiencing, this is amazing. So I'm grateful to my journey.
So now when you look at the future, when you look at the movies that you have to do, are you at peace with that? Are you excited about it? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, because I've manifested these projects by just sitting at home. By taking a break, I changed my complete reality, which is what I believe I'm changing. It's in the process. So I'm only focusing on the kind of projects that is aligned with me. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited, and also like I said, I was like I'm trying to do films which are more light-hearted subjects and more love stories, comedy, entertainment. I'm open right now. I think I kind of put myself in a space where I wanted to only do serious subjects.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that's my learning also. And as an actor, you need to have that balance, because when I became a producer, I realized what is my weak side as an actor. Because when somebody is investing a lot of money on me, they should be able to make money back, right?
Yeah.
It's a business end of the day. So I realized where I need to balance as an actor, and I also realized, that it would also bring out that side of me, which maybe I haven't, which I've explored personally, but not professionally. So I'm trying to attract more light-hearted love stories,
Yeah.
more variety of subjects
Yeah,
like
so
that.
that you just gain that energy back and you're just
Energy is
happy.
there. I'm very energetic.
Okay.
I'm very happy. I'm the most happiest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
I am peaceful. I'm so content. I mean, I learned patience. I learned to surrender. I learned to be without doing anything. Like I can just be without, like having to know I have a film that
Yeah.
is coming up, or I have a shoot, or I have, whatever that we call it, right? That
Yeah.
makes you peaceful. But I can just be. I think that is my.
All those things don't matter to you anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I can
Stardom
like
and all
just
those stuff.
switch
Yeah.
off my phone and just be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found that space
Yeah.
within myself. Because eventually we all are
Of course, yeah.
trying to take a break from our own mind, right? That's what I feel.
Yeah, but that's what we're watching movies for that. We're eating for that.
Yeah, and we
Everything
go to
just trying to.
work constantly. A lot of, see, I understand we need to work also because, like we cannot just sit joblessly, we all have a purpose and it's a balance, right?
So I'm really looking forward to Cadaver, but then let me just make it a little lighter and end with a few questions about some of the characters that you've played. What is the character that you think about the most?
I always think, I constantly go back to Maina because, I was like this liquid water, so flexible, and I didn't know anything, empty and no thoughts. And I think I was the most present while I was doing a film, was Maina.
And I just heard a friend of mine tell me that you were not just the actress, but then you would do everything on the sets, right? Carrying things and lifting things, doing everything.
Yeah, we had to because no caravans and everything. Yeah,
So if there's one character who you would want as a best friend,
maybe Badra.
Badra, because she's strong and
She is sensible.
hmm,
And she
no nonsense.
plays with death.
That is, you took it to a dark place.
No, I mean, you all have to see your dark side once, in life, and I think earlier the better. Trust me.
A character that you completely cannot relate to. You don't like that character. It's completely opposite of who Amala Paul is.
Kudiyadamaite,
Huh.
that role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, the character you love the most.
I think I would say Maina.
Mine idea.
Yeah, it just satisfied me in multiple realms. Yeah.
Changed your life.
Yeah, it changed my life, and I look up to Maina.
Yeah.
That motivates me.
Okay. Thanks so much for talking to me, Amla. And I always love talking to you. And thanks again for giving me such a genuine, honest interview.
Thank you. Thank you, Vishal. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
If you enjoy Film Companion South, please subscribe.